All right, Chief Meteorologist Mark Nelson is here, and I guess the rain will be here at some point, once again.
A little.
Yes.
Just a little bit, though.
A little bit. I mean, if I was to be honest, I'd say there isn't nothing going on. Well, my mom watches at 5 p.m., I know, from the independent living facility, and so now I'm probably in trouble. But maybe it's dinner time, and maybe she watched it 4 instead of 6. My grammar. She was a grammar person.
Well, she should be very, and I'm sure she is, but she should be very proud of her son.
Right, yes, yes. But yes, no double negatives, no.
You're right. Okay, so yeah, it's really quiet. We'll get a little bit of drippiness tomorrow, and that's it, folks. And then maybe next Monday and Tuesday. Otherwise, it's just not a whole lot going on, which is, you know, great. I mean, if you have plans for the weekend, they won't be affected by weather. 50 degrees out there right now. We've got, what do we have up at Maryhill? 49 degrees. That's at the Maryhill Tasting Room and Bistro camera. That's on the Vancouver waterfront. The wind has backed off quite a bit. Even out in Troutdale, we expect the wind to go almost calm tomorrow. This is, you know, during the day, midday hours tomorrow, but then it does begin to ramp back up. That east wind coming out of the gorge. You're going to notice it once we get to tomorrow night and into Friday. And Friday, it'll be windy out there once again. But it's winter time now, weather-wise, and so you get that east wind during the cool season. All right, so tonight, mostly cloudy and dry. North coast turns wet later tonight. We stay dry here in the valleys till about daybreak, and then 20s and 30s east of the Cascades. Okay, what's ahead? We got to pull out all the Christmas graphics, because we only have a few weeks to do this. So mild and mainly dry pattern is going to continue here for at least another week. We don't see any sort of significant changes coming up. So rain, yeah, a little bit of light rain coming up tomorrow, really light stuff. And then Tuesday, now Monday we might get a little bit of shower action too, we'll see. But a dry weekend, want to highlight that. Gusty east wind does return over the weekend as well. Like I said, Friday and then going into the weekend. It does not look extreme. That easterly wind can be damaging. We don't see any of that. It just looks like the typical stuff that'll be a bit annoying on the east side of town. Okay, so this weather system just stretching. Look how slowly it's moving towards us. It's running into high pressure. And when that happens, the whole thing just kind of falls apart there. So you can see the forecast cloud cover. Tomorrow's a very gray day, very gloomy, kind of a dark day. I mean, it's December, the darkest time of the year. Here's 6 a.m. here. And it's kind of drippy. The system falls apart. It's still kind of hanging over us at 1 p.m., the leftovers, so still totally gray, although some sun on the north coast maybe. And then this whole thing lifts north, and Friday we're back to the thin high clouds like today. Friday and Saturday look like what we had this morning, where we just have the thin high clouds, maybe bright red sunrise and sunset, and totally pleasant. All right, so Portland forecast. Gray, gray, and more gray, but just a drizzly morning, kind of drippy, let's say, and then a gray lunchtime, maybe a shower shows up at some point during the day, and that'll keep us in the 40s tomorrow. The wind is light, gray and drizzly again tomorrow. Then that east wind returns Friday. You know, Friday and Saturday, just thin high clouds. No hard freezing coming up. I mean, in December, we should have some frost at night, and we'll probably see that at somewhat on Saturday and Sunday mornings. But high temps stay a little above normal, around 50, all the way through the beginning of next week. There's a chance for a shower showing up on Monday, a better chance, we think, on Tuesday, and then back to dry again next Wednesday. So, well, that's it. Kind of